Hey there, nerds. It's me, Fox, from Mirai Fox Studios. Have you ever been trying to use Autotune on vocals, and it just doesn't sound right? Or perhaps you've never used Autotune, and you're not that good of a vocalist, like myself. For instance, what if you had a vocalist that came in and just recorded something like this, which, by the way, this is some untuned vocals, so it sounds very bad. Like, cover your ears. 眠る私は思い出す Yuck. 捨てるような思い出から眠る私は思い出す思い出す All that's being done there is we tracked it with compression and EQ and a de-esser. That's it. So it sounds bad. It sounds very bad. It's not the worst take that I've ever dealt with. So let's wiggle over to Autotune. I'll show you how easy it is to make this sound decent. Let's start off with the input type. This will depend on, well, what your vocalist is. I myself am an alto tenor, so I shamelessly saying that. So retune speed is how fast the pitch correction will alter the note. Usually for a song of this speed, this is in milliseconds, so usually for a song of this speed, I'm going to pull that down to about 45, see what we got now. But before I do that, this song is in A major. You can set your key up here. I usually use the scale stuff down here, because it shows me all the notes and blah blah blah, boring stuff. So much better. Now if you noticed here, it kind of fucked up a little. Da, that part, the da. So to fix that, I like to use FlexTune. Now FlexTune is a wonderful part of Autotune 8 and above. FlexTune allows some of the original signal to blend back in. Now if you spice this up a little bit more and you add Humanize is the transition between the notes. So if you add Humanize to things, it'll sound more natural. Now we fucking crank this shit up because we don't want to be caught using Autotune. Like, that would be a musical crime. Oh, so much better. As you notice, for tracking up there, I swung it over to choosy a little bit, just a personal preference. Yeah, it really doesn't make that much of a difference if you ask me. So because we added that Humanize back up, the legato between the notes isn't being changed as fast, so we can actually kind of crank this up a little bit more. That sounds okay. It's probably where I would leave the tuning on that vocal, because if it needed more than that, just re-record it, because no amount of auto-tune or pitch correction in general is going to fix that. So what I'm doing here is I'm adding an automation lane, because automation's fun. You can do that with auto-tune. For example, if I wanted that to be super robotic, I could go into the automation and pull this down to 0 milliseconds, and while this wouldn't be the musical choice I would make, it might be the musical choice you make. Oops. And you can just drag these around. Now, actually, this is actually pretty good advice. So if you're doing just setting this regularly and not automating it, some notes can get a little fucky-wucky, so you might want to automate some of this automation, especially on consonants like an S, because they get fucked. I don't know why. On Taurus, like, fix that shit. Now I'd probably actually pull it down a little bit. Like that. That sounds much better to my ears. Now, low latency. You would use this to track. Like I would just throw that on if I was tracking a vocal. And if you're tracking with Autotune, I don't know how the fuck you're doing that. I have no idea how your brain is like trying to hit the right note when you hear Autotune in your headphones. That would fucking drive me insane. I can't do it. Now, this is fun. For harmonies, like if I wanted to do a 7th up here, I could just drag that up here. And it would sound like shit. Because I put formant on by accident. And if I blended that with the original signal, it might sound not okay. To be honest, I never use the transpose and throat length up here. Well, maybe throat length. Throat length can do a little bit of wonders. If you just set it at like 106 for a little bit more masculinity, that's not too bad. However, if you ever tried to make it sound anything in the other direction, everything sounds bad there. On Tars, fix your shit. Now, natural vibrato, don't even bother. Don't touch it. Don't even. If you want to do natural vibrato stuff, Autotune's not for you. Don't touch this. This shit has fucked up so many of my clients' songs instantly. If I wanted to mess with the vibrato of something, I will open it in Melodyne, the superior program for correcting vocals and stuff, because it's very transparent. To be honest, I should have done this in Melodyne, but this is an Autotune tutorial, so I hope you learned something. And as always, never stop making music, because music's fun as fuck to make.